Welcome to your weekly airplane news update. This week we have 4 stories: an electric R44, a single-pilot tanker flight, the NTSB gave safety recommendation for the Havilland Otter, and Delta is giving up the fight against a captain. So let's get to it. This week, a modified electric R44 successfully flew from Jacqueline Cochran Regional Airport, TRM, to Palm Springs International Airport, PSP. Robinson is calling this the first helicopter flight between airfields solely by electric power. Tell us what you think about having electric helicopters flying out in the wild. Our second story this week, the US Air Force has flown 2 single-pilot sorties using the KC-46 Pegasus tankers. This is part of testing in case of a wartime emergency. We previously reported on this, but they only talked about doing this. Now it actually happened. These missions included 3 people, a boom operator, a pilot along with an instructor that acted as just a safety pilot, and then the boom operator was there to transfer fuel, and when they weren't, they were actually acting as second in command. I think this is an interesting story. I think we'll see more of this testing going on in the future. It eventually ended up with the airlines, which I think is not a popular opinion. An update to last week's story about the Otter that crashed in Washington state. The NTSB has issued an emergency safety recommendation for operators to conduct an immediate inspection of the horizontal stabilizer actuator lock rings. This is the same part that we reported on last week that was supposedly involved in the accident. And then the last story this week is Delta Airlines has settled out of court, ending a 6-year legal battle between the company and the Delta captain. The captain, her name is Caroline Petit. She sued Delta Airlines after being diagnosed with bipolar disorder by the company doctor. The action came shortly after she released a 43-page report that was really critical of Delta's safety culture. Delta still maintains that they did nothing wrong, but they said that this was a business decision to settle. That's it. That's all we have for you this week. As always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.